Hey guys, how we doing? It's your car guy Kyle here. Hey, just want to have a quick fun little conversation actually. Heart to heart, no work. The hat's my logo. Obviously, I'm taking that off here because I don't want to come at you as a car salesman. I want to come at somebody's talking. All right. I've been running into this a lot. I've been running into people that keep telling me that I don't want to sell them a car, that I don't want to help them, I don't want to take care of them. That could not be farther from the truth. My job is to help you get a vehicle, help you take care of a need in your family, and help you become better at what you're doing, whether it's for a job, whether it's from just security of transportation, whether it's moving a sick loved one, helping take care of someone that's frail and elderly, or helping them just take care of your children. Whatever it may be, my job is to help you guys fill a need. That job is not always easy. There's a lot of factors that go into doing it. I'm going to kind of break some of those down for us here over the next couple of minutes. And bear with me, because this video is going to have a lot of good content for you on how to buy a car and what to do and what to expect from a salesman. Now, first off, I'm going to cover the big one right away. People don't trust salesmen. And I don't understand why nowadays we don't trust the sales guy. I get it. Back in the day, salesmen did a lot of things that were shady, shifty, and just all around unkind. They weren't ways to help people. And yeah, some of those old car dogs, as they call themselves, are still hanging around. But the most salesmen aren't that way anymore. They can't be. In fact, you guys know more about cars than I do. I know enough about vehicles to get you the basic information and know where to find it. But my job isn't necessarily that. I'm a facilitator. If you've done your research for half an hour on a car, you know what you want. You know your wants, your needs, and you gotta have those prioritized as to what you need and what you want. Now, there are some people that can walk in here and buy anything they want. Congratulations if you're one of those people. Even I'm not one of those people yet, but I'm getting there because I'm learning to master how I spend my money and what I invest in. I'm learning to take care of my family the best way that I can, and I wanna help pass that knowledge on to you guys. There's a few things that we can do to do that. We're gonna get into that here in just a little bit. But just to start, again, people don't trust salesmen. You can trust the salesman nowadays. You can trust me especially. I'll guarantee I'll never lead you wrong on that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna shoot you straight. I make that promise to every one of my customers right off the bat. I'm gonna treat you like family, and I'm gonna make sure you get treated like the best of family, all right? I know not everybody has the same great family situation that I grew up with. You know, even my wife doesn't have that. And I understand there are bad families out there. This is gonna be that hallmark family though, the one that takes care of each other. And you're gonna be a part of the Your Car Guy family, all right? Because I wanna help you out. I don't wanna sell you one car. I wanna sell you every car for the rest of your life. And I'm not gonna earn your business by lying to you. Now, let's get into some stuff real quick on how to buy a car and what to do before you even come in the dealership. Statistically, back in the day, 30 years ago, people would go to 4 or 5 dealerships. And that was the commonplace because there was no such thing as the internet. There was no way to look it up online. There was no way to determine what was the best price before you came in. There was nothing like that. You had to go in, you had to do the hard grind negotiation, the games, the tactics, the hard ball, all of that. You don't do that anymore. You don't have to. It's a waste of your time. And I don't mind sitting here and helping you for 4 or 5 hours find a car. But let's make it a productive 4 or 5 hours, because before you've come in, you've either talked to someone or your significant other usually, or you've at least had the conversation with yourself internally about what you need in your car, whether it be more room, more maneuverability, more gas mileage, bigger size, you want a tank, whatever it may be. You've had this conversation with yourself or someone that's important to you, and you know what you need and want. So bring that list with you and have a conversation before you even walk on the lot and look at a car. If your salesman does not offer to sit down with you and go over your needs and wants, say, hey, let's go over what I want to see what you have on your lot that matches what I need. Let's go over this stuff because I want to make sure it's going to be right for you, okay? I want to make sure that it's going to be the right car before you even go and look at it. Because if you want a $30,000 car that's got 5 miles on it, you're not going to be looking in the used car section normally. If you are, that's a rare car. Buy it immediately. No, I'm joking. The other thing you got to do is before you buy a car, know your research, look up some dealers in your area. Look them up online. That's what it's there for. As a salesman, I love it when people come in and they know the internet price on a car, because it could have updated before the stickers on the cars outside updated. And if you know that price, that means you know what you're looking for and you came for that car. Because in today's world, second best price doesn't get you the customer. So my philosophy of doing it, my store's philosophy of doing this, is we give you our best price up front. Don't mean to offend you by doing that, but hey, 99% of customers would rather buy something knowing what the price is before they get here. They would rather know that when they come in, that they're gonna get that price online, and they're not gonna have to negotiate for 4 hours or half an hour or even 5 minutes to get that price. Now, when it comes to the market right now, this is 2021, and it's the end of the year. We're facing inventory shortages. I know this video will not always be relevant in the future, but for right now, and it may be relevant in the future. So if it is, guys, foresight, learn this now. There are places that are overcharging for their vehicles on addendums. Now, that's not an overcharge. It looks like it in some cases it may be. I can tell you my dealership right now is only doing it on rare units the manufacturer's requiring it. And it's usually a $1 to $2 grand markup on those prices. But if there is a markup on a vehicle, look at it and make sure it makes sense before you buy it. If you can find it up the road for $3 grand less, do it. But I can guarantee you here, I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna have those markups on my cars that are not manufacturer required, because I wanna make sure we're taken care of, okay? Now, carrying on here, things you can do. Your research, have your needs and your wants. Make sure that you have 2 separate lists, because the vehicle that fits your needs is the one you need. The one that fits your wants, that's the one you would like to get. That's the one you want. But be open-minded that the one you want may not be where you need to be, okay? Because there's 2 ways you get a car. You walk in, you get what you want. If you got great credit, you can do that. Phenomenal. If you have all the money down, or if you're paying cash, that's the way you get the car that you want, no questions asked. But if you need to work for it, like I do, and a lot of people do in America right now, they have to work for the car they want. And there are steps that you can do that with. Buying a lower end priced car, buying maybe one that's a year or 2 older, making those payments regularly, building that value in yourself to the banks will let you buy the car you want next time. So it may take a couple years to get where you want to go, but it will get you where you want to go. Now, the other things you need to do is when you're looking at a car on the lot, you need to make sure that you're at a dealership that services the vehicle properly. There are ways dealerships will do this to have the lowest price, and it's just they touch what the eye can see. So if it's got a dent, maybe they'll pull that dent out, but they won't fix the fact the transmission's about ready to fall off the bottom of it. Make sure that the dealership has a reputation for vehicles that last. Now, I'm not saying that every car that you buy is going to be 100% perfect. There's always an unknown issue with a used car. But make sure you're finding one that has an overall willingness to work with you and willingness to help you. That's going to be very important. Other things to look for, the reputation of that. If you feel like your salesman isn't being honest with you, call him out. I'm going to be honest with you straight up, but not everybody's honest like I am. So be mindful, watch for tails, but go in with a trusting mind. Don't treat them like they're dirt, because we're not dirt. We are people just like you. We have families to take care of. We have jobs that we enjoy. And if they don't enjoy their job, don't be in this business, because this is very much a people business and you have to be here to help people. Make sure the service department has a good reputation, because service is going to be beneficial to you to have that relationship. You call me, I'm gonna set your oil change up with my guys over here and girls over here, and make sure you're taken care of, no problem at all. So, have your needs, have your wants, have an open mind, make sure they service the vehicles properly, because at the end of the day, the cost of the vehicle is not what's on the payment, it's what you spend to drive that vehicle. That's yearly expense. Hit me up if you want an explanation of that. My number is 210-758-1595, and I'll explain how the cost of ownership isn't always the cost of the vehicle. It's a very detailed process, but it does show you very clearly on that. Also, make sure that they are willing to stand by their product. Make sure if they've got oil change or something like that, that it's really something they do. Make sure they show you the Carfax. Make sure they show you any ROs they've got. Safercar.gov is their recall site. A lot of places down here in Texas use that. We show if there's open recalls on the vehicle, make sure they're covered and cleared. Make sure that the vehicle is well taken care of for you. Check that Carfax. Minor damage, moderate damage, if it says frame damage, that kind of thing. If it's expertly repaired, the vehicle's a great deal, do it. Because if it's on the Carfax, it's probably been fixed properly. If not, you're gonna be able to tell. Or have one of the third-party people that come out here and inspect cars on the lot come out and check it out for you. As a salesman, I love it when people do the research. I love it when people come in knowledgeable and prepared. But if they don't come in knowledgeable and prepared, they're going to get the same level of professionalism that I'm going to give the knowledgeable person. Because at the end of the day, we're going to take care of it. We're going to make sure you don't see that on your car. That check engine light. Now, if you want a dog in your car, I got stuff for that too. Sorry. Carrying on. But make sure you go to a reputable dealership. If you're going to buy third party, it's a lot more risky. There's a lot of safety issues involved. There's a lot of vehicle issues involved with that kind of thing. Make sure you take care of right precautions. Find a dealership with a good reputation. Give me a call. Come see me. I'll take care of you as well. Again, my name is Kyle. I'm your car guy. I'm always happy to help you out. Look me up, Yourcarguykyle on Facebook. We got a business page out there, or Yourcarguykyle@yahoo.com. And you can email me any questions or give me a call, 210-758-1595. You guys, stay safe, have a good one, enjoy your families, enjoy life. And if you need anything at all, don't hesitate to ask.